Hello, everyone. Thank you again for being here as I continue to present the workbook lessons of A Course in Miracles. And again, I'm Sue Oneschuk, and I'm very grateful for you being with me here to continue on the path of A Course in Miracles. And I'm reminded to present or to speak to the fact again about the course. Course is layered, and wherever you may be in terms of your practice, again, if you're still finding it difficult to understand or to really be in the experience of the course, recognize that it is a process. And Jesus has set these lessons up in a manner for us to, again, undo the ego thought system that is the veil that blinds us, that blocks us from the truth that we are. So today's lesson again is 158. And today's lesson is, today I learn to give as I receive. We have to receive this course within before we are able to give it. And when we give, being the love that we are in that space, we are receiving. So here's what this lesson has to say today. And it starts with a question. What has been given you? The knowledge that you are a mind, that's a mind with a small m, in mind with a capital M, and purely mind, sinless forever, wholly unafraid, because you were created out of love. So again, what has been given? The knowledge that you are a mind, in mind, the mind of God, and purely mind, sinless forever, wholly unafraid, because you were created out of love. Nor have you left your source, God, remaining as you were created. This was given you as knowledge which you cannot lose. It was given as well to every living thing, for by that knowledge only does it live. This paragraph, this is life itself. And the ego does not want to hear this. The ego wants to resist it. So if you find yourself resisting any of that, that's the ego. Because, this whole paragraph is describing the mind of God, it's the mind pre-separation. That's a mind with a capital M. And this mind is changeless, sinless. We are fearless. We are love. And this is the truth. And there's no possibility of opposites coming in with this mind. We cannot experience anything other than what God is experiencing with the mind of God. With the mind of God. Again, we cannot experience anything other than what God is experiencing. And again, the mind of God with love is love. And in that we are without fear. And again, we are created out of love. For love again this is, again, I'm going to say that again. We are created out of love for love. Again, this is changeless. Anything other than this is not real, not the truth. And anything other than this mind, this love, this changelessness, this fearlessness, anything other than that is the ego thought system. And we keep entertaining it. Again, because we're far too tolerant of mind wandering. So it says in the next line, you have received all of this that I just spoke of, that is addressed in this first paragraph. So again, you have received all of this, and really, really take that in. Take it in to return your awareness to this, that you've already received it. And this is, and really, again, taking it in is moving out of your mind and into your heart of love. It said, no one who walks the world but has received it. It is not this knowledge which you give, for that is what creation gave. That is what God gave. All this cannot be learned. What then are you to learn to give today? It asks here. Our lesson yesterday invoked a theme found early in the text. Experience cannot be shared directly in the way that vision can. The revelation that the Father and the Son are one will come in time in every mind. Yet it is that time determined by the mind itself, not taught. It's what are you choosing to believe? Yet again, it's a yet is this the time determined by the mind itself, not taught. This is the giving and receiving of vision, the new vision in the holy instant. And yesterday, with regards to vision, I spoke of this new vision is about a different way of seeing the world, through experiencing in a manner other than the physical seeing, other than what we see with our bodily eyes. It is to feel the joy of life. It is to feel the touch of heaven. And again, this is what occurs in experiencing the holy instant. And then each holy instant that we have strengthens this vision. So again, reminder, practicing this course, the principles, and practicing these lessons morning and night, helps us to develop this new vision. And spiritual vision is thus strengthening as we bring it into our lives. So it said, the time is set already. It appears to be quite arbitrary, yet there is no step along the road that anyone takes but by chance. It has already been taken by him, although he has not yet embarked on it. For time but seems to go on in one direction. We but undertake a journey that is over, yet it seems to have a future still unknown to us. It's over because this journey is not even real. We just believe it's real. Because we're not realizing what has already been given us. We're not really taking in who we are. It's a time is a trick, a sleight of hand. a vast illusion in which figures come and go as if by magic. Yet there is a plan behind appearances that does not change. It's that vision, this new vision. It is a plan behind the appearances, behind the illusion, behind the dream, behind what we see with our bodily eyes. It's the light. It's the light that we are, the love that we are, that distinguishes, not distinguishes, extinguishes the darkness. So again, time is a trick, a sleight of hand, a vast illusion in which figures come and go as by magic. Yet there is a plan behind appearances that does not change. The script is written. The script is written as spoken here, as spoken in the course. I want you to know it's been difficult for me to even get this concept over time. And there gets to be a lot of confusion about the script is written. And the script is written is love's script. Not that what has or what is occurring in this illusory world or in your dream world. We think we're predestined. We think we're predestined to, if a sickness shows up, or we think we're predestined to say an accident that occurs. We think we're predestined to these problems that are occurring. And what is so is we have been given free will. So every moment we have a choice. To will with God or to wish with the ego. I'm going to say that again. Every moment we have a choice to will with God, God's will, the script that is written in terms of love, to follow that, to be that, or to wish with the ego. And that line I want to give credit to TakeMeToTruth.com, to Nook Sanchez. Something new that I have been taking on to take at, just for the clarification. Am I following God's will? Or am I following, or wishing with the ego? So again, in a script is written, the separation is inconceivable. And the script is written in love, there is no separation. We are connected. We are, created out of love. We are as God created us. So again, separation is inconceivable in the mind of love, in the mind of God. So the mind of God is the script. And this is what to accept. It's to accept the atonement, and it is to receive it. Accept it and receive it. And in that, as we receive it, to receive who we already are, to receive the love that we are, to accept it, to atone, to be in the space of the atonement, to share it then, to share it with everyone by allowing that love to flow freely. This is what the lesson is saying. Today, I learned to give as I receive. So again, this script is written, and when experience will come to end, your doubting has been set. For we but see the journey from the point at which it ended, looking back on it, imagining we make it once again, reviewing mentally what has gone by. Again, the script is written is the plan. And the script is veiled over by the ego. And the script does not change. So a teacher of God does not give experience because he did not learn it. It revealed itself to him at its appointed time. But vision, as I spoke of, is his gift to see differently. This he can give directly, for Christ's knowledge is not lost. Because he has a vision, he can give it to anyone who asks. The Father's will and his are joined in knowledge. Yet there is a vision which the Holy Spirit sees, because the mind of Christ beholds it too. Here is a joining of the world of doubt and shadows made with the intangible. Here is a quiet place within the world made holy by forgiveness and by love. Here are the contradictions reconciled, for here the journey ends. Experience, unlearned, untaught, unseen, is merely there. This is beyond our goal, for it transcends what needs to be accomplished. Our concern is with Christ's vision. And this we can attain. This is what transcending the ego is. Transcending the ego thought system. And this Christ vision again is the plan behind the appearances, behind the illusion, the veil that we cover. The veil, the illusion is the veil we use to cover up this vision, which behind the veil is the light, the love that extinguishes the darkness. It says Christ's vision has one law. It does not look upon a body and mistake it for the Son who God created. It beholds a light beyond the body, an idea beyond what can be touched, a purity undimmed by errors, by pitiful mistakes and fearful thoughts of guilt from dreams of sin. We are sinless. We are innocent. It sees no separation. Christ's vision has one law. It sees no separation. And it looks on everyone, on every circumstance, all happenings, all events, without the slightest fading of the light that it sees. We choose God's will to see the light and love in our brothers and sisters, not their mistakes, as the illusion the ego thought system will draw us to. That actually is only a mere reflection of what I need to heal over here, if I'm seeing it out there. This can be taught and must be taught by all who would achieve it. We need to achieve it first before we can teach it. That's why I am a student teacher of this course. And as a student, as I experience this, then I can, and I live it, I can give it away. It requires but the recognition that the world cannot give anything that faintly can compare with this in value. The world can't. Nor set up a goal that does not merely disappear when this has been perceived. And this you give today. See no one as a body. That includes you, includes me. We're not to see anyone as a body. Greet him, greet everyone as the Son of God he is, or she is, acknowledging that he is one with you in holiness. Acknowledge that he is whole and complete, sinless and innocent. And you only can acknowledge that when you truly experience that you are complete, that you are sinless, you are innocent, and you are holy. Thus are his sins forgiven, for Christ has vision that has power to overlook them all. In his forgiveness are they gone. Unseen by one, they merely disappear. Now this is unseen by one, that's one with a capital O. They merely disappear. When you're in the oneness, it disappears. You don't see the sin. You don't see the illusion. Again, unseen by one, they merely disappear because a vision of the holiness that lies beyond them comes to take their place. It matters not what form they took, nor how enormous they appeared to be, nor who seemed to be hurt by them. They are no more. In all effects, they seem to have or gone with them, undone and never to be done. Remember, there's no order of difficulty in miracles. We only put the difficulty in the space. Thus do you learn to give as you receive. And I like to say, thus do you learn to love as you receive love. Thus do you learn to give love as you receive love. And thus Christ's vision looks on you as well. This lesson is not difficult to learn if you remember. In your brother, you but see yourself. If he be lost in sin, so must be you. If I see my brother or sister lost in sin, so must be I. Not to condemn myself or condemn them, but to see this as an opportunity to heal, to return back to who I am as God created me in my mind. If he be lost in sin, okay, so must you be. If you see light in him, your sins have been forgiven by yourself. Each brother whom you meet today provides another chance to let Christ's vision shine on you and offer you the peace of God. It matters not what revelation comes, for that is not of time. Yet time has still one gift to give, in which true knowledge is reflected in a way so accurate, its image shares its unseen holiness. Its likeness shines with its mortal love. We practice seeing with the eyes of Christ today. And by the holy gifts we give, Christ's vision looks upon ourselves as well. So in the beginning of this last paragraph, it says, it matters not when revelation comes. And what I want to end this lesson with is in chapter 1, section 2, the title is Revelation, Time, and Revelation, Time, and Miracles is the title. And it says, revelation induces complete but temporary suspension of doubt and fear. It reflects the original form of communication between God and his creations, involving the extremely personal sense of creation, sometimes sought in physical relationships. Physical closeness cannot achieve it. Miracles, however, are genuinely interpersonal and result in true closeness to others. Revelation unites you directly with God. Miracles unite you directly with your brother. Neither emanates from consciousness, but both are experienced here. And consciousness is the state that induces action, though it does not inspire it. And you are free to believe what you choose. And what you do attests to what you believe. Revelation is intensely personal and cannot be meaningfully translated. That is why any attempt to describe it in words is impossible. Revelation induces only experience. Miracles, on the other hand, induce action. They are more useful now because of their interpersonal nature. In this phase of learning, work in miracles is important because freedom from fear cannot be thrust upon you. Revelation is literally unspeakable because it is an experience of unspeakable love. So that is lesson 158. Today, I learned to give as I receive. Again, so I've mentioned often, I've done this work for a long time. I've practiced this course to the best of my ability for a long time. But I so appreciate the opportunity to share with you in these videos. As I reflected deeply on this lesson, prepared this lesson to present it here to you in this video, I know in my heart and soul that I received it at a deeper level. And I'm reminded again why I am doing this. Because as I heal, you heal. And as you heal, I heal. And as we heal together, we are healing. Thank you for being here. And please like this, share it out, please comment, appreciate all the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Thank you. Much love. I look forward to seeing you or being with you in the next lesson, which is lesson 158. And I extend love from my heart to yours. Have a love-filled day. Bye for now.